Now, pull it all the way down. Wow. What can I say about that record? That record was the brainchild of a night at a club called Inferno's. A lot of people in Miami and throughout Florida and the Southeast are familiar with what most would say is an urban legend, because he wasn't really seen by those who didn't know who he was, but he was seen by the world. I'm talking about the one known as Convertible Burt. Clay, and a couple of other people were at the club, Inferno's, and through a dance contest. And basically, when we offered a couple of $100, wasn't nothing major. The girls get up on stage, and when they're dancing, the people in the audience is like, yo, pull it all the way down. Pull it all the way down. Take it off. Take it off. And that pull it all the way down stuck. I nudged Clay like, yo, did you hear that shit? And it's crazy because as they were saying it, the women began to do it.
Skin to win.
They began to get butt-ass naked, skin to win, which was the flip side. That was the 12-inch. Pull it all the way down was radio, skin to win, X-rated. You know what I'm saying? And it was crazy. Man, we started throwing money on the stage, and it seemed like the more money that got tossed on stage, the more these girls got loose. And it was like, oh my God, dog, I think we can do this record and win with this record. So right after the show, we go up on stage. I grab a mic, Clay grab a mic. Bert standing in between us. And we like, yo, we want to ask y'all something. How many of y'all want to hear that pull it all the way down? And of course, they don't know it. They like, what the hell these dudes talking about? I said, y'all mark my words, y'all gonna love that record. Y'all just wait. We went in the studio, I say maybe 4 or 5 days later. Took Clay a minute to do the track. We doing the track, we're in the studio now. 4 days later, in the studio, track's done. But it's missing something. And Clay's like, I don't know what the hell is missing. Ironically, a dude by the name of Stephen J was in the B room. And he plays the keyboard. Like, the boy is a genius when it comes to the keys. And he actually did a couple of records for Kenny Brown, you know what I'm saying? So for all of those who know Kenny Brown. But, he was in there messing around on the keys. Clay asked him, yo, you mind coming in on our session and just finding something to play over this track? So he muted out all the vocals. Track is rumbling. And out of the blue, he just comes up with and it just felt so good. We like, oh shit, that put a whole different groove on the record. We like, yeah man, that shit is right there. Clay like, yo man, I think that's it. Play that through the whole song. And back in them days, it wasn't no chopping and copying and pasting. You played that shit through the whole record. And that's exactly what he did. For 3 minutes and 45 seconds, he played that same melody through that whole record and never missed a beat. We did one take on him, and it was a wrap, man. That record became so big, it wound up doing Jet Magazine Top 20 charts. During the time that Hammer was on the charts with Hammer Don't Hurt 'Em, Keith Sweat was on the charts, MC Light's Roughneck was on the charts, Big Biz Markie's You Got What I Need. All of these records was on the charts, and we actually charted with them. Then it was crazy because a poster came out later on that summer saying the biggest jams of the year. And on that poster was MC Light, Biz Markie, Luke, and I can't remember who else was on there. But when I scrolled down at number 17, Beatmaster Clay D and Prince Rahiem, Pull It All the Way Down. And I was like, wow, man, damn. But I'm saying to myself, like, this record doing so good, but why am I not seeing no bread? Like, damn, we're going everywhere. We were literally traveling and touring all the time. I would see show money, but I wasn't seeing no money from the label. And I'm like, man, something ain't right. So, like, my wheels began to turn. You know, when I started to ask questions that I think made them and Clay feel a little bit uncomfortable.